Hey. Um, Let me talk to you a little bit about my life. I was raised in New York. I lived out there for the first 20 years of my life. My grandmother raised me up until I was 14. My grandmother ended up dying of breast cancer, and that was really hurtful to me to lose her because I felt like I lost a mom. I did lose a mom. So after her death, I've been very eager to let people, particularly men, let them into my life, even if they weren't very deserving of me. I would be very naive. I would let them in my life, and I would just please them in the sense of putting what they wanted before what I wanted. I completely disregarded anything that I wanted because I was trying to keep that person close to me. It was like I was trying to build some kind of vibe from them that's more like, oh wow, you do that for me? Wow, you're a really great person. I love you, you know. Trying to build people up to tell me that they love me. I just wanted to be I wanted to be accepted by everyone. That's pretty much it. That's the best way to say it. So I would let people take advantage of me. And I think when I did this, I think losing my grandmother at a young age had something to do with it because I was overcompensating for losing her. I wasn't ready to lose her emotionally, and I acted out because she was no longer here with me. I acted out, and I was trying to find someone to fill the gap, to fill in the gap from her demise. But I mean, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work like that. You can't. I ended up getting married. I got married. I got married in the year 2001. I met my husband over the internet. Actually, I was a cyber sex model. Yeah, so I was a webcam model when we met, and it was he was the best thing that ever happened to me. I had some issues with the way how we met was unsettling for some people in my family, and it makes sense because I was falling in love with a complete stranger, someone I've never met, someone who could murder me if I travel to see him and then get off the plane, you know. He was living in California at the time, and I was still in New York. I had just turned 20, within 3 or 4 months or something like that. One thing I liked about him was that he was very much like a gentleman. It was almost as if the setting where we met is like, it was almost as if we met at a bank or we met at a library. You know, he didn't talk to me like we met on a sexual website, for, nothing like that. It just, or chat room. It didn't feel like that. And it wasn't like that. He's very respectful with his approach to me, and I love that. That turned me on. I was involved with some men before him, and even during our friendship, I was involved with some men, and these men, would manipulate me. And I had to kind of think to myself, I had to kind of weigh it. Like, okay, who am I around? Who is a good role model for me? Who loves me? Who actually loves me? So I had to kind of weigh it. And I ended up leaning towards my husband. His name is Ronnie. And actually next month will be 10 years since we've been married. So I'm happy about that. So he obviously turned out to not be a serial killer. Thank God. We have 2 kids together, and 2 girls. They're 5 and 9. Their birthdays were in October. They just passed. I'm pretty grateful. I'm pretty grateful that my life has turned out, or my adulthood has turned out the way that it did. I've had friends in my life, even recently. I've had people that would just come and go in my life. I had friends that I thought were friends, and it turned out they weren't. And my husband, Ronnie, he always stood by me. He was always there. No matter what it was, he was always there. And that's very admirable, and is very loving, and is genuine and generous. And I'm just really happy to have him in my life. He's actually working right now. That he's off to work, and then the 2 kids are in school. They have an after-school program going on right now. I need to pick them up in the next hour or so. So yeah, I've been through some twists and turns in my life, but in the end, it worked out. In the end, it worked out as far as romance is concerned. As far as romance is concerned. Everything else has to fall into place as far as my job, of course, or lack of a job. That will fall into place in its own time. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very goofy person. I drive my husband crazy sometimes. I'm like extremely goofy. But I love it because I feel like you have to laugh in your life because laughter is the best medicine. So even if it's something in your life that overwhelms you, it's just so frustrating, sometimes you just have to take a minute and just laugh. Just find something to laugh about. Make a joke into the situation that bothers you so much, and it doesn't have to be a joke to anyone. Like, it could be a joke to yourself. You could be by yourself. Like how I'm by myself right now, you know. You could just make a funny face in the mirror, you know. You could just do whatever you want to do. I've been helping myself cope with some stressful situations. I'm not saying that it's been 100% effective, my trying to talk myself down, so to speak, when it comes to situations that overwhelm me. I haven't always been able to talk myself down, but I always know that no matter what I do in my life, I always have laughter. I always have my laughter, so I can laugh. As long as it's not laughter that is going to upset another person, I could just make myself laugh, you know? Just think about what I'm feeling, maybe buy a punching bag, or it's just good to get those feelings all out. Even if it's not out through being vocal, per se, like as far as like speaking, but you can still just be vocal in any way you can. Noises, faces, gestures, just anything. That's pretty much it. I felt pretty good to get out. It's very therapeutic talking on camera like this. I didn't realize it would be like this. But, I admire Karen916. I've been watching her videos a lot. And I know we have a lot in common. We're Virgos, both from New York, have kids, at least 2 kids. I would love to meet her one day. There's a lot of great things out there. A lot of great people out there on YouTube. And then now I'm a part of the natural hair movement, so I get to jump on the bandwagon, and it's going to be great. I can't wait for my hair to grow out. I bought a wig. I bought a wig just today. It's a wig that everybody's going crazy about. It's from the Janet collection. It's called Selena. It's a black pearl wig. It's a black pearl collection in a Janet collection. So I'm looking very forward to getting that wig. I should be getting it by next week, but I hope I get it sooner than that, because this week just started. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One more thing. Also, speaking about YouTubers that I love, check out Michelle Phan. And she's really good with makeup tutorials. She's superb with makeup tutorials. And definitely check her out. I would like to meet her one day too, as well. Okay, that's finally it. Cut.